Today I am going to listen a very interesting story about Journey to London, a language learning adventure. Once upon a time, in a quaint little town nestled on the outskirts of a bustling city, there lived a young woman named Emma. Emma, a passionate traveler, had always dreamt of exploring the world, and her journey was about to take an exciting turn. A trip to the magnificent city of London. One bright morning, as the sun painted the sky with hues of orange and pink, Emma decided it was time to embark on her long-awaited adventure. She packed her suitcase with clothes, essentials, and, of course, her trusty English dictionary. As she headed to the train station, her heart raced with a mixture of anticipation and eagerness. Upon arriving at the station, Emma purchased a ticket for the express train to London. She found a comfortable seat by the window, and the rhythmic chugging of the train soon lulled her into a sense of tranquility. As the scenery changed from quaint villages to vast fields and eventually to the sprawling outskirts of London, Emma couldn't help but marvel at the diversity of the English countryside. "Excuse me, sir," Emma said to the friendly elderly gentleman seated beside her. "Could you please tell me how long until we reach London?" With a warm smile, the man replied, "We should be arriving in about half an hour." London is a fascinating city, full of history and vibrant culture. I'm sure you'll enjoy your time there. Grateful for the information, Emma decided to use the remaining time to brush up on her English skills. She opened her dictionary and started going through common phrases and expressions. As the train pulled into the bustling London station, Emma felt a mix of excitement and nervousness. Once in the heart of the city, Emma hailed a traditional black cab to take her to the hotel. The friendly driver, noticing Emma's suitcase and wide-eyed expression, asked, "First time in London, miss?" "Yes," Emma replied with a grin, "I've always wanted to visit. I'm here to explore and, well, improve my English along the way." The cab driver chuckled, "You've come to the right place for that. London's a melting pot of cultures, and you'll hear all sorts of accents. Just soak it in, and you'll be speaking like a local in no time." Arriving at her hotel, Emma checked in and settled into her room. Eager to start her adventure, she decided to head straight to some iconic landmarks. With a map in hand and a determined spirit, she set off to explore the bustling streets of London. Her first stop was the majestic Big Ben and the Houses of Parliament. As she marveled at the intricate architecture, a fellow tourist approached her. "Mind taking a photo for me?" he asked, extending his camera. "Of course," Emma replied, happy to assist. After capturing the perfect shot, the tourist thanked her and struck up a conversation. "Where are you from?" he inquired. "I'm from a small town not far from here," Emma explained. "This is my first time in London, and I'm trying to make the most of it while improving my English." The tourist smiled. "That's fantastic. London is a great place to practice. People here are generally friendly and helpful. If you need any tips or directions, just ask." Buoyed by the encouragement, Emma continued her exploration. She wandered through the historic streets, taking in the sights and sounds of the city. Along the way, she stopped at a quaint cafe to grab a cup of tea and engage in some casual conversation with the locals. "Excuse me, can you recommend any must-visit places in London?" Emma asked the friendly barista. "Absolutely. You must visit the British Museum, the Tower of London, and, if you have time, take a stroll along the Thames River," the barista suggested, handing Emma her tea. As Emma sipped her tea, she couldn't help but appreciate the rich tapestry of the English language weaving through her interactions. Each conversation, whether with locals or fellow travelers, provided a chance to learn new phrases, idioms, and expressions. The next day, Emma decided to join a guided tour to delve deeper into London's history. The tour guide, a charismatic woman with a passion for storytelling, led the group through the cobbled streets of Covent Garden, regaling them with tales of the city's past. At one point, Emma found herself standing in front of Shakespeare's Globe Theatre. Intrigued, she turned to a fellow tour member and asked, "Have you ever seen a play here?" The woman, a seasoned traveler, nodded yes, and it was an unforgettable experience. London's theatres are world-renowned, and if you have the chance, catching a play is a must. Taking note of the recommendation, Emma thanked her newfound friend and continued to absorb the history and culture around her. The tour took them to the iconic Tower Bridge, and as Emma walked across its suspended walkways, she couldn't help but marvel at the breathtaking views of the city skyline. In the evenings, Emma ventured into the vibrant neighborhoods, immersing herself in the lively atmosphere. At a local pub, she struck up conversations with friendly patrons, learning about their lives, traditions, and even picking up a few colloquial expressions. As her time in London neared its end, Emma reflected on her journey. Not only had she explored a fascinating city, but she had also grown more confident in her English-speaking abilities. From casual chats with locals to absorbing the rich history narrated by tour guides, Emma's immersion in the language had been a journey of both exploration and education. On her last day, as Emma stood in the bustling Heathrow Airport, she felt a mix of nostalgia and accomplishment. She had not only discovered the beauty of London but had also embraced the English language in a way that no classroom could replicate. As she boarded the plane back home, Emma knew that her adventure in London had been more than just a tourist's tale. It was a chapter in her ongoing quest to learn and experience, a story written in the language she had grown to love, English. The key that unlocked the doors to new worlds and endless possibilities. Hope you like the story. Hit the like button and share with your friends. Do subscribe the channel and turn on the notification. Thank you.